Hey, Ripit here back with another guide. Today I'm going to be discussing artifact relics and artifact traits. I've been getting a lot of messages lately with people needing help on these topics, so let's get into it. For our artifact and our Dreadblades, we have our first point, which is Curse of the Dreadblades. Whenever you use Saber Slash or Pistol Shot, you grant a full set of combo points, allowing you to dump it into run through. So we're going to put a point into this first. Then we are going to put it into Cursed Edges so that it increases the damage of our Saber Slash by 15%. We will then move up towards Fate's Thirst. This is very important because it increases the damage of our run through. The more run through damage that we have, the more damage we're going to deal during a fight because this is our top damaging ability. So let's put 3 points into Fate's Thirst. And if you notice, it goes up to 24%, not including relics. Then we move down towards Fatebringer, which reduces the energy cost for finishing moves. This is very important because this reduces the energy cost of Roll the Bones and Run Through. So we put 3 points in Fatebringer. Moving down to Ghostly Shell. Whenever you use Cloak of Shadows and you resist a spell or you remove a debuff, you heal yourself for a percentage of your HP. So let's put 3 points into Ghostly Shell. Looking at this ability, 6% of your maximum HP per resisted spell is very effective in raids because this allows you to stand in mechanics on purpose to regen your HP back. Next up we have Greed. Greed is very important because whenever you use Run Through, it has a chance to proc this ability, hitting all targets and healing you for an additional amount. So let's put a point in Greed. Now we're going to move over towards Hidden Blade. For Hidden Blade, whenever you are in stealth and use ambush, your Saber Slash has an additional chance to proc, guaranteed. So instead of being 35%, you can increase it. The next step is Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer is important because it reduces the energy regeneration DK from Blade Flurry. So let's put 3 points in Blade Dancer. This makes it so that your Blade Flurry decay is reduced by 10%. Now we're going to move to Fortune Strikes. This is Combat Potency. Combat Potency is affected by haste. Whenever you are attacking with your offhand, you have a chance to proc Combat Potency. And this increases the regen rate of Combat Potency. So let's put 3 points in Fortune Strikes. Now we're going to move up towards Gunslinger. Gunslinger increases the critical strike chance of your pistol shot. So we're going to put 3 points in there. Next up is Deception. Whenever you activate Sprint, you cause Feint to activate. This is good in scenarios when you're trying to run away or you're trying to run from an ad or to the boss, and there's a mechanic in your way, you don't have to cast Feint. So let's put a point in Deception. Now let's move down towards Fortune Strike. Fortune Strike increases the damage dealt by your main gouge. So let's put 3 points in Fortune Strike. Next up is Blunderbuss. This basically doubles the damage of your pistol shot. So let's put a point in Blunderbuss. Now we're going to fill out Black Powder. Black Powder can be good in a few scenarios in PvE. Whenever an ad spawns, or if you're out of range of the boss, you can use Between the Eyes. So let's put 3 points in Black Powder. And for our last gold trait, we have Blurred Time. During Adrenaline Rush, your ability cooldowns recover 15% faster. This is almost like a True Bearing buff from Roll the Bones. So let's put a point in Blurred Time. Fortune's Boon reduces the cooldown of Adrenaline Rush by 10 seconds per point. So let's put points into Fortune's Boon. And last but not least, we're going to put it into Blade Master. While Repost is active, you gain 1 combo point each time you parry. This is the most effective DPS path. When it comes to item level for Relics, it doesn't triumph all. When it comes to Rogue DPS, we're looking for as much Fate's Thirst damage as we can get out of our relics. So in order to find those special relics, we must go into Eye of Ashara, Lady Hate Coil, and get the Condensed Salt Sea Globule for your Storm Artifact Relic. For your Iron Relic, you want to obtain it from Assault on the Violet Hold, Fellord Betrug, and you want to get Betrug's Vigor. And this is one of the best in slots all the way through Emerald Nightmare for an Iron Relic. Last but not least is the Blood Relic. For the Blood Relic, you can either buy a Terror Spike off the auction house, or you can get a Mythic Warforged or higher item level piece that will fit the slot. For all relics, you want to make sure that you sim. You can use Simcraft or Ask Mr. Robot. That's it for this guide. Rip it out. And please put a comment down in the section below if you liked or hated this video.